What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at the Steel from Toys Era, and I want to thank Mila. Give a shout out to Mila Snyder for hooking me up with this figure and a lot more. She found out that I was looking for X-Men figures. We were in the PJ's live stream, told me about it, and man, did she hook me up or what. She gave me all these X-Men figures for a great price, and I just want to thank her. Otherwise I wouldn't have owned these guys. You know, I would have been okay with my other X-Men that are pretty crappy, but thanks to her, I'm one step closer to completing this line. And this is, you know, she got her for her. She got some notes for me. She gave me a Sharpie, a metallic one, because this figure, I didn't, you know, I heard about this figure but never really paid attention. You need to use that Sharpie to cover up some of the scratches that he does have. And she even put like a post-it note on me. She's so sweet. And then you open this up, she even gave me an extra base in here, which is pretty awesome, which I use for my Cyclops, which I also bought from her. Another sticky notes in here saying it's missing some pieces, and it's all right, man. It's all right. It's Mila. She is a sweetheart. She's a known person in the community, and she more than made up for all those. There's only 2 missing pieces, honestly. She more than made up for those. She hooked me up with a base as well for this extra base. And Iron Man, the table, I forgot the name of that table, but it's from Toys Box or something, but she's awesome. And as far as this guy, I guess outside of that missing, I know what that is. It's a handcuff that goes from, which I probably wouldn't even use ever, with the Steel or Colossus to Deadpool. And Deadpool has some, Colossus has some open palm hands in here. Now, mind you, there is a Steel 2.0, which is a lot better paint application wise, a second head sculpt, but that was almost a price of a Hot Toys as well. I know on 1/6 corner they were selling it for like $200 something before shipping, and ship that's probably going to be $200. And it's a huge figure, but yeah, I'm not willing to spend any time that a third party is dwindling the category of a Hot Toys product, regardless of how big they are. I always just tend to go with Hot Toys. You know, if you're conflicted, if I'm gonna spend, let's say, for Juggernaut, which is an amazing figure, by the way, but all in all, he's gonna turn around $270. I don't know if I want to go that route, honestly. But for this guy, like I said, I got it for a pretty good price, so you can't really pass it up. You see those black marks? I don't know if they're supposed to be there. I think they are, you know, because he got some, you know, scratches all over. He's metallic. I mean, that's how Colossus is. But the marker that she gave me specifically is for the nose, because the nose is known for, you know, showing there's a black paint underneath this, and it was a known issue back then. I remember this, and that is one of the concerns that I do have, because back then, I think this was released 2017. There was no Colossus. This guy is almost as big as Hulk. It was a pretty good price back then. So Deadpool was just around the corner. It was hot, and people were jumping all over this figure, and I was tempted, but that kind of pushed me away. And there's so many remedies to those paint chips. It's really easy fix, but the easiest one is that Sharpie. And I guess you can put a Sharpie on this, you know, it's there. I don't think it's, I looked at some pictures and they were there, and it doesn't even look bad. I mean, I guess you can cover it up, but why would you? The one in the face, the one in the nose, I get that. But other than that, you know, this is a great figure, man. It's huge. It has a lot of weight into it. I can imagine Steel 2.0, and there you go. As you can see on the tip of his nose. So when I got this, and even on the tip of his hair as well, there's a little black mark in there. But he has like black markings all over him. So even if you don't fix it, it doesn't really bother me all that much. It's just the way he looks. And he's pretty badass, honestly. I don't know, like I checked on eBay again how much this guy is running for. I see around, like the prices are varying because it's not as in demand, because there's a Steel 2.0, and that's the more sought after figure nowadays. I wouldn't buy that for, you know, a Hot Toys price. I know it's better, but I just want a presence of Colossus in my collection, and he's big, and you know, he's an eye catcher, really. I kind of want to get now Juggernaut, to be quite honest with you, but I'm tempted. But I'm waiting for Myla to get that Juggernaut and eventually sell it to me. Myla, if you're listening. But as far as this figure, man, I'm happy, man, especially for the price that I got it for. Extremely happy. A big figure. Sculpt has some movement into it. It's the neck is built into the body, and you can see there's just a joint in there, but with how it's constructed, it's like Hulk. It's like having Hulk minus the rubber. It's a huge chunky piece of plastic. There's no ratchet joints in it, so it's like normal. I don't know about Steel 2.0 if he has any ratchet joints, but it is great, man. Now that I got him in Deadpool as well, man, I'm thinking of getting now Cable from Hot Toys and that Toys era Juggernaut. Man, it's calling my name, but I'm not willing to pay $270 for that. Not willing to. Really tempted though. The vest is nice. You know, it is made out of like pleather material, which is pretty decent. And when I got this, again, I think Myla hasn't touched this in a while. So first thing that I do anytime that I see pleather is get this protectant. Not exactly pleather. So what I did was I wiped it down because it would bring up some shine as well from this material. I don't know if I've seen some stills because I haven't watched this in a while, and it would pop the colors right back up. I don't know if you can see it, and I'm guessing it'll protect us. It'll keep it moisturized to avoid peeling. And again, like I said, she lives in the West Coast, which is there's not a whole lot of humidity back there, so luckily it wasn't peeling. None of the items that I got from her are peeling, and same goes here in Illinois. Never really had any experiences like that. I got the Crow for a long time, Catwoman, and nothing is peeled. But keep in mind, this is a third-party one, so the pleather that they use, I mean, Hot Toys itself their pleather is horrible, so you can imagine maybe they have a better pleather, this Toys era one. I don't know, man. But yeah, they look great. You know, once you put that just put a one wipe on it, you're gonna have some extra more ones in here, so you can, you know, wipe it somewhere else. But you know, your other figures. But yeah, just that's all it needs, and you know, I can wipe his boots and all that stuff. It's beautiful. And I'll put him on in a few poses here before I wrap this thing up. So this is him in the highway scene where he took Deadpool. It's I love him on the Deadpool movie, man. He gives this comedic relief as well, even though he's a really big guy and for the most part intimidating. He's supposed to be this muscle, but he's pretty funny, man. Even on Deadpool 2, yeah, I mean, I love his character. So I hope we get to see Deadpool 3. That's the only thing. Here he is, kind of like I don't know, hulking up or something. I wish I would have taken down my Hulk to compare him. I know Juggernaut is bigger than Hulk and him, so that would be an interesting display. He does, like I said, he does have this DX style stand. So I know he's kind of heavy, and his legs are a bit loose. Not completely loose, but it's not as sturdy as Hulk, because Hulk is ratchet and he's kind of top heavy, and like I said, he's a big guy, so you know there's a huge size comparison here, differential here. And even though you take out the base, you know, as you can see, there's still a big height difference here. But man, do they look good together or what? I can get that Negasonic girl, but I won't just nope. I think that's like 150 as well from Toys Era. But yeah, there you go, guys. Colossus, also known as the Steel from Toys Era. So if you can get the Steel 2.0, go for that, but be mindful of the price. I think that is really expensive nowadays. By really expensive, I think you're looking at around 300, upwards of 300 here. If you know, like if you are trying to, like myself, just wanted to get a Colossus, because for the most part, they're a backdrop to Deadpool. If you're planning to get one, and if you're okay with a 1.0, I'm pretty sure you can get them for a reasonable price, maybe under 200 or 200. You know, I reckon you won't get him for under 150, maybe on eBay, because he's heavy, so the shipping itself would cost you money. But I'm happy with it. You know, the 2.0 would have been great, but the price difference is not enough for me to pull the trigger. So thank you for watching, guys. If this video helped you out, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitch. And if you'd like to see more videos, put it on the comments down below which one you want to see next. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.